Hello, is it audible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now I'm going to discuss about the same programs of array. And my program is, for example, there is a size of the list, size of the array, and these are the elements. For example, these are the elements. These are the elements. Now I am going to search an element in an array or not. For example, one more value is there. This is the size of the this is the size of the array, and this is the elements of the array, and the next one is that is key value. That means I am going to search this key in that array. For example, my key is, for example, 25. Key is some 25. I am going to find is 25 in the given array or not. Is the 25 is the given array? No, not at all. Then I am going to return it is a false. Okay. For example, if it is for example 20, yes, the key is found. At which position it is going to be found? It is going to be found at second position. Okay, not index. I am not returning. I am returning the position. I am returning the position. The position is second position. Okay, this is my question. Now I am going to write the question. First of all, I am going to write include stdio.h to main. I'm going to read first of all the size of the array and for elements, and the next one is key. Three inputs are there totally. Percent size I am going to read. Then based on the size I am going to read for iteration I am going to take it as I value here. I is equal to 0, I less than size, and I plus plus. I'm going to read array values here. And after that I am going to read one more value, that is key value. Okay. Yes, input reading is done. I am reading the size here. I am reading the array values from I is equal to 0 to I less than size. Then I am reading one more variable that is called the key. This is the search element. Search element. Yeah, we are going to search this element in the array or not. Okay. Now I am going to write one function called search underscore element. Search underscore element or search array of what I am going to pass here. I am going to pass here array comma size comma key. I am going to pass three elements. Okay, these three elements, it is going to be resultant. What is that? Is it found or not? Some result is equal to. I am going to find. I am going to mention here the result is equal result comma. What is result here? The result is going to be. The result is 1 or 0. 1 or 0. If it is 1, yes, the search element is found, and 0, the search element is not found. If the search element is found, instead of 1 I am passing here I am passing the position of the element. For example, if it is 2 or 3, anything other than 0 means the element is found, and it is the position of the element in the array. Okay, positive number. This is the positive number. I am returning that positive number or 0. Positive number indicates it is the element is found, and it is returning the What is the position of the element in that array? If it is returning 0, if it is returning 0 means the element is
First element.
not found. If I am returning 0, if I am returning 0 means the element is not found. The position I am passing here. For example, I am searching for 10. What is the position of the 10? Not 0. I am not passing index here. I am passing position. The first position. The one is the position is 1 here. Are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
If I am passing any number other than 0 means it is the position of the number in that array. If I am passing 0 means the element is not found. Okay. For example, I am going to write result. For example, I am going to return here some position. Position is equal to percentage %d, comma res, else not found. Element not found. I am writing for you. Now I am going to write the function here. Now I am writing the function here. This function has 3 variables. The function has 3 variables. What are the variables here? First one is integer pointer, integer address, and the second one is value, and the third one is also value. Okay. What is the return type? Is the return type? The return type is only integer value. That's it, nothing else, right? The return type is only integer. That's why I'm writing only integer, not star anything else. And the next one is what is the name of the array? Name of the function? Search array. Search array elements are int star arr comma int size comma int key. This is my function definition. This is my function definition. For iteration, I am going to take I. Nothing else. For example, the values are like this. The values are like this. And the key is, for example, 40. Okay. Key is 40. For example, key is 40. Okay. Now I am going to find here. I am going to write a loop here for I is equal to 0, I less than size, I plus plus. For example, I am going to print here. ARR of I. It is going to be indicate these values. First of all 10, then 20, then 40, then 43, then 23. Now I am going to find with the key value. I am going to match with the key value. Is for example, the key value is 40. Is 40 is equal to 10? No. Now again I am going to check, is 40 is equal to 20? No. Is 40 is equal to 40? Yes. The element is found here. The element is found. Then there is no need to check. The remaining values. Why? Because the element, the student is found here. The 40th roll number student is found here. There is no need to check the remaining students. Yes, immediately I am going to terminate here and I am going to return the value. That's it. For example, this is 100. I am going to check here, is 100 equal to 10? No. Is 100 equal to 20? No. Is 100 equal to 40? No. Is 100 equal to 43? No. Is 100 equal to 23? No. That means I am going to check all the numbers, and I am not finding the element. That means the student is absent, right? The student is absent. The student is not found here. I am going to return, yes, the student is not found. For example, if you are imagining that some classroom is there and going to search one roll number student. Like this I am going to find here. What I am going to write here, I am going to check. Check means if condition. No doubt about that. Check means if condition. ARR of I is equal to key. That's it. If it is done, then what I am going to return here? What I am going to return? I am going to return not I here. I is index value, but I am going to give the position. For example, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, right? If this is the 2 index, then what is the position? 2 plus 1. Okay, 2 plus 1 is the position. That's why I am returning I plus 1. If the element is equal to key, I am going to return index plus 1, that is called position. I am going to return position. I am going to return position here. Okay. After all the loop, if it is not finding the element, then I am going to return 0 here. Then I am going to return 0. After the loop, not inside the loop I am returning. I am returning the 0 after the loop. That means the element is searching with all the elements. That means the element is not found. Here 100 equal to 10, no. 100 equal to 20, no. 100 equal to 40, no. 100 equal to 43, no. 100 equal to 23, no. After all the elements, I am checking with all the elements, the loop is coming out and I am going to return 0. Why I am returning 0? The element is not found in the list. Okay, now I am going to execute this one. I am going to give some 5 and the elements are like this. For example, I am giving 40 here. It is going to be written the position is equal to 3. Just observe everyone. The position is 3 here. Okay. For example, now I am going to execute it. It is 5 elements and I am going to give some 100. It is going to be written element not found. Why the element is not found here? Why the element is not found? The 100 is not found. That means it is going to be check all the elements in the list. All the elements in the list and it is going to be written 0. That's why it is displaying as element not found. Okay. Note it down everyone. First of all, main function. Main function. Let's note down the main function everyone. First of all, up to this one is I am reading the inputs. That's it. After that, this is the function call. This is the function call. The function returns positive number, some other than greater than 0 number. Greater than 0 is going to be written. Greater than 0 means the element is found. If it is equal to 0 means the element is not found. Greater than 0 means it is going to be if the position of that element in the list.
Over, sir.
Yes. Note down the function definition. Just note down, everyone.
Over, sir.
Next question is, for example, this is the area of the array, and these are the elements. For example, 1 enter 2 enter 3 enter 4 enter 5, and the next one is next two more values are there. The next one is, for example, this is the position. This is the position and the value. Position and the value. Position and the value means I am going to add this value at this position. Add this value at this position. For example, the position is 2. The position is 2, and the value is, for example, 100. Position is 2 and the value is 100. Now I am going to, the result is going to be like this. The result is going to be 1. Okay. What is the second position? Second position I am going to place 100, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I am not overwriting on 2 here. I'm not overwriting on 2. I am adding the value 100 at a second position of the list.
Sir, then size also changes,
Yes,
sir.
the size also is changed. That means it is going to be incremented 5 plus 1, that is going to be 6. Okay? The size is also,
Yes, sir.
yes, right. The size is going to be incremented plus 1. That means I am going to add one more value. Yes, I read the size here. I am reading the values here, and the next one is position. I am going to read, and I am going to read some value here. Okay, position and value. Scanf. I am going to read two values. That is, one is position, and the second one is value here. Okay. Now I am going to call one function here. Insert array. Insert array of ARR comma size comma position comma value. I am going to pass 4 values here, and I am going to write for I is equal to 0, I less than equal to size. I am incrementing this one, I plus plus. Are you getting my point or not here? Here,
Yes,
when I am
sir.
reading this one, I less than, but here I am reading size plus 1. That's why I am writing less than equal to here. I am printing the array values. That's it. Percentage D, some space and ARR of I here. Here I am not writing any values. Here I am not writing any values. Then how it is possible? If any modifications are done on array, is it possible? Yes, first of all I am going to check that one. For example, the array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I give any modifications, for example, I am not doing this one. I am checking here. If any modifications done on the array, is it applicable on the main function or not? Okay. For
Yes, sir.
example, I am going to check this one. This is a void function. Nothing it is written in. Now I am going to change here simply ARR of 1 is equal to 100. That's it, nothing else. Int star this one. This is also int. This is also int. And this is also int. Okay, that's it. I am going to modify here ARR of 1 is equal to 100. I am going to execute it. For example, 5 values, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5 values I am giving here. The position is 2. For example, I am giving some 100. It is not writing anything. Just wait. Here I am going to mention here 5 values, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5. So the position is like this. Just look at here. Is the value is modifying or not? Yes. In the main function it is modifying. I am modifying in the function definition. For example, again I am checking that. I am going to give some position. I am going to give some 200. Is the 200 is coming or not? Yes, 200 is overwriting, right? But that means what I am checking here, if any modifications done in the function definition, is it applicable to the main function or not? Yes, it is applicable to the main function. Why it is applicable here? The array is not a value here I am passing. I am passing here the address I am passing. That's why if any modifications done on the function definition, that is automatically applicable to the main function also. Okay, that's why, for example, if I change size is equal to 10, for example, I am going to print here this D comma size. This is going to be 5, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 2, and it is going to be 100. Just look at here, what is the size in the main function? That is 5 only. Why it is 5? I am modifying here the value to 10. But that is not applicable in the main function. Why it is not applicable? Why? Because here in the function call I am passing the value only, not the address. I already discussed in the previous classes, I think. This is the value I am passing. If you are passing the value, if any modification done on the main in the functional definition, that is not applicable. Here I am passing the address, right? If I am passing the address, if any modifications done on the function definition, it is applicable to the main function also. For example, I am going to pass now as ampersand size here, and I am going to catch with star size, and I am telling that star size is equal to 10. If I am going to execute this one, 200, just observe, this is the dummy values, just forget about that. Is the size is modified or not? Yes, the size is modified. Why? Because we are passing it as a address. Okay, that is my point here. That means array is any modifications applied on the array, that is directly applicable on the main function array. That's why I am writing like this. Here also I am coming from I is equal to 0, I less than size and I plus plus. Then what I have to do here? Now I am going for the main function or main program. For example, the array elements are like this. I am going to take one more variable for iteration. For I is equal to 0, I less than size, I plus plus. This is the position, right? If the position means, what is the position? Index plus 1. Position is equal to index plus 1. Position is equal to index plus 1. Position is equal to index plus 1. Index is 0. For the first time index is 0. 0 plus 1 means 1. That is the position. If what I am going to do here, I am going to give some step-by-step process. What is my target here? What is my target? I will explain you. For example, the input is like this. This is the size. This is the size, and these are the array elements. And this is the position. For example, this is the position, and this is the value. Okay, just observe everyone. That means I am going to, this is the position 1, this is position 2, this is position 3, right? If I reach position 3, these values are normally, before the position, the values are not changed here. After the position, and at the time of position, I am going to give some empty location, okay? I am going to give some empty location. That means here is 3, okay? 3, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to copy this. For example, this is like this, right? 3, 4, and 5. If I reach the position, I am going to stop the loop at this position. Stop the loop at this position. Okay? That is my first target. My first target is when I am going to reach the position, I am going to stop the loop at that position. Okay, that is my first target. First, for example, position is equal to I plus 1. I plus 1. I am going to break here. I am going to stop here. No doubt about that. I am going to stop at this position. Now, for example, I am going to print here. I am going to print where I stopped here. For example, %d. I am going to print two values here. First one is I. Okay, first one is I and error of I. I am going to execute 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My position is 3 and the value is 100. For example, just look at here. Just wait. It is going to be, I'm going to give some /n here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The position is 3 and 100. Just look at here. I am going to stop at index 2. Index 2. What is the value at that index 2? That is going to be 3. Yes. Is it working perfectly or not? Yes, it is working perfectly, right? I am going to stop at index 2. This is the index 2, right? And the value is 3. I am going to give some different numbers, right? I am going to give some different numbers. Then it will be clear for you. Going to execute it again. For example, 5 values 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And the index values I am going to stop at position 3 and the value is 100. For example, just look at what is the index value of the position 3? 0, 1, 2. That is at this position, right? And the value at that position is 30. I am going to stop at here. Okay, that is my first plan. Yes, I stopped here. I stopped here. Then what is my next plan? I am going to check every time, is it working perfectly or not. Now the values are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I am going to stop at this position. Now I am going to start at ending. I am going to start at ending and I am going to reach this position. Why I am going to reach this position? My target is I am going to start at this position. That means I am going to start at size minus 1, right? I am going to start at this position and I am going to maintain a copy like this. I am going to start at size minus 1 position and I am going to make a copy like this, 5 and 5. At the first iteration it is going to be like this, 5 and 5. And I am going to reach this position. I am going to reach this position and I am going to maintain 4 and 4. I am going to reach this position and I am going to make here as 3 and 3. Just observe here what I am doing internally. Then the 3 and 4 and 5 are copied into the next positions, in the next positions, and this is now the garbage value, right? My next step is this one, forming the array like this. Forming the array like this. For that I am going to start at I is equal to, sorry, I am going to maintain the size as there is no need to write this value, right? There is no need to write this one, I think. Just wait. That means we already know the position, right? I directly just okay, leave that one. I am going to write, for example, I is equal to size minus 1. That means I am going to start at last position, and where I am going to stop, I am going to stop at this position, I minus minus. I am going to print what is I value here and what is the value inside it. Okay, then it will be clear for you. Percentage D, I am going to print two values here. What is that? I and ARR of I. Okay, it will be clear for you. Now I am going to execute it. 5 values, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. For example, the position is 3 and value is 100, for example. Position means it is going to be like this, right? 5 values, so 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. It is not printing anything. I plus 1 is greater than equal to minus 1. 20, 30, 40 and 50. It is not coming. Okay, we have to give two more values, right? The position is 3 and the value is 100. Just look at here. I am starting at this position. Okay, I am going to starting at this position, that is 50. That's why it is going to be 450. Okay, this is the fourth index and 50, and this is the third index and 40, and this is the 2 and 30. Okay, I am going to trace from the last to the position, okay, is it clear everyone what I am doing here? What
Yes,
I am
sir.
going to print, I am going to start at ending and I am going to coming up to the position, that's it. Now instead of printing this one, I make a copy here. What I am making a copy here, ARR of I plus 1, ARR of I plus 1 is equal to ARR of I. What I am doing here? error of I plus 1 is equal to error of I. After this I am going to print what it is. Just there is no need of this loop. There is no need of this loop. Directly I am going to check here. Just look at here. I am releasing this one. This is 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, and the position is 3 and the location is 100. Just look at here. 10, 20 at the position 3, 30, 30, 40, 50. Okay, this 30 is the garbage value here. Just observe everyone, this 30 is the garbage value or not? Yes, that means I already copied this values, right? For example, I am going to check with another example. For example, again 5, 1, 20, 30, 40 and 50. I am going to give position 2 and value is 100. Just look at here. 10, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50. Is it clear or not, everyone? I am going to trace from the back end and make a copy from all the 50. First of all, at the first time it is going to be 50, 50, 40, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20. Then I am going to reach this value, this position, I am going to stop that. Okay, simply is there. Then what I am going to do here? I am going to do here ARR of position minus 1 is equal to value. That's it, nothing else. Position minus 1, that is index. Index is position minus 1, position is index plus 1. Are you clear or not? Now I am going to execute it. For example, if it is 5, 10 enter, 20, 30, 40 and 50. For example, the third position I am going to give some 100 here. Yes, is it working or not? I am going to insert 100 at the third position. Is it working or not, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And the first loop is not necessary. That's why I deleted that loop. Okay. There is no need of that loop, right? There is no need to forward. I am going to start at the last and I am going to come back where the position is stopped here. That's why I am writing here. I am started at what position? Size minus 1, that means the last one. Size minus 1 is the last one, and I am going to trace the values up to that index, right? Up to that position. That's why I is greater than equal to position minus 1, then I minus minus. Position minus 1 is index. That's why I am writing like this. We can write like this also. Like this also, same thing. And 5 values, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5. I am going to 3 and 100. Yes, is it working or not? Yes, it is also working now. Yes. Just note it down the main function first of all, everyone. If any modifications on the array, it is directly applicable in the main function array also. Why? Because we are passing it as an address, not the value. That's why it is working perfectly. There is no need to pass, especially the array address. If you are passing the ARR, the name of the array, it is automatically pass the address of the first value, right? That's why there is no need to check is it address or not. It is always address. But there is a small mistake here. What is that mistake? I will explain. Just note it down. Note down the main function only. Okay. Now I am going to give here, for example, the values are 500, 110, 20, 30, 40 and 50. I am going to give some 100 position. I am going to give some 100 position and 100 value. Is it working perfectly? Is it working perfectly?
No, sir.
No, right? That means that is 101 is a garbage value. Okay. That's it. That is the mistake here. For example, 5 values, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5. I am going to give some 200 to the location. I am going to give some 1000. There is no 200 location, right? There is only 5 locations here. I cannot give the more than that one, right? Simply we can write a simple logic here. We can write for example, if the size, if the position is less than, if the position is less than size, the position is less than size, only we have to do it. Have to do it all the values when the position is, for example, now I am going to check it. Some 5 values, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5. The position is 100 and the value is 200. Just a minute. Because it's going to give that size plus 1. That's it. That's why it is not working. I have to write in the main location. Instead of this one, I am going to pass this as an address here. Okay, just wait. I am going to pass the size as an address here, and here I am going to catch it a pointer here. After this one, I am going to size plus is equal to 1. Going to write if the position is less than size, if the position is less than size, that means position is smaller than, and only I am going to increment all the values. For example, small errors are there. What is that? Here also we have to take star size. That's it. I think small error is there again.
Sir, you have taken size plus y, sir.
Here, star size.
Plus down, sir.
Wait. I will explain. Just there is no errors. For example, 1 enter, 2 enter, 3 enter, 4 enter, 5. I am going to give some 100 position and 200 value. Is there any change here? No, not at all. Here, instead of instead of size value, I am going to pass the address of the size. Here I am. Look at here. I less than size only. If the position is less than the size, if the position is less than the size, then only I am going to increment the size value. Okay, if the position is less than, that means, for example, it is going to be some 2, position is 3, for example, less than size, that means it is going to be 5. then only I am going to add the values, add the value. For example, here it is 100 is less than 5. Is it true? Not at all,
No.
right? That's why I am not incrementing the size by 1. Here I am incrementing the size value. Okay, that is, are you understand this one? I am incrementing the size value if it is if the position is less than the size. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's why I am passing here the address. Give small modifications here. Here don't pass the value. Here I am going to pass the address of the size. Why I am passing the address of the size? If the position and these two are okay, then I am going to increment the size value in the function call, in the function definition. That's why I am passing the ampersand size here. Just give small change here. Give a small change. And here there is no need of is equal to here. There is no need of is equal to. Just remove the is equal to also. Okay. Then moving into the function definition. Just note it down. Note down the function definition. Why I am writing like this? Position, when we are going to add the values, if the position is less than size of the array, then only we are going to insert or inserting. We are going to inserting. Position is less than size, then only I am going to insert a value inside the array. If the position is much more bigger than the size, there is no need to insert, right? That's why I am going to add like this. Just work with this.
Over.
Okay. Is the adding the element in the desired position. Okay. Main function here. Just delete. Everything is same. I am going to give, there is no value here. There just we are reading the position, that's it. For example, already the values are like this. For example, it is going to be 5 and it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now the position I am going to insert, the position is 3. Okay, the result will be like this. What is the result? What is the result? Can anyone? I am going to delete the third position value, that's it. What is the value? What is the result?
1, 2, 4, 5.
1, 2, 4 and 5 is the result. There is no need to write. I am going to print here. I am going to print here. What I am going to print here? I am going to print the array. The main function is like this only. Just note it down. The main function is same like this. You have to write the delete array function. Okay. I am giving a very small task to you. You have to develop that delete array function. Okay.
Size also updates, sir.
Yes. What is that?
Size.
Size is also updated. That's why I'm writing here ampersand size. The same. The main function is looking like this only. Exactly like this. Based on this one, you have to write. Don't give any modifications to the main function. You have to write function definition based on this main function. Everyone, students, I'm waiting in the group. Just everyone try to solve this problem. Try to write the function definition based on the function call. Is my question is clear? I think everyone. I am going to give the array size and the array elements and give some position, and the result would be, what is the position value here? The position value is 3. That I am going to delete that value. That's it. I am going to delete that value. I am not skipping anything. That's why I am writing here. There is no need to modify. You cannot modify the main function at all. You have to write the function definition for this main program. Just note down everyone the main program.